I had a conversation with one of the families I work with, and when they were describing the recent week, the father said really casually, "It's been uneventful. It was a normal week," and shrugged. Another family described the mishaps of their 19-year-old son the previous night involving an unexpected rainstorm, a car with a T-top, and being 20 minutes away from home. They laughed about the twists and turns and how their son figured it out. In this video, I'll cover some of the benefits of transformative parenting that I've seen over the years as families have described, and in the end, I'll cover a hallmark of transformative parenting, a mindset that helps bridge parents through those patches, sometimes long ones, where things just feel like chaos and there's no getting it right. So stay tuned. I'm Dr. Jenny Wong, founder of Project Parent, and I teach committed parents to change their teens' behavior. With the first family, I have to say during this check-in, they were sort of underwhelmed and casual when they said their week was normal, and I almost went along with it. But I asked them, when is the last time you've had a normal week as a family? They looked surprised when I asked, and looked at each other and laughed. Mom finally said to me after a few moments, "It's been a really, really long time." With the second family and the rainstorm, I asked them, just curious, how would that scenario have gone down 3 months ago? And without pause, Mom said, "Oh, please." It would have turned into a whole crisis. There would have been screaming and chaos. I actually slept through the whole thing this time. And this is the thing about how change works when parents make use of skills to increase their effectiveness. It doesn't come with great fanfare. It can be easily missed even because it's achieved through knitting together moments of effective skill use within the parent-teen relationship. What concretely can that yield over a few months? For the first family, their teen actually started logging in for classes and completing assignments. For the second family, their 19-year-old was working full-time and engaging with them about next steps he wants to take in his life, achievements only made possible through effective parent-teen problem-solving done through their transactions within the relationship. One of the greatest discoveries in science, which has had everyday implications to the point where we barely pay attention to it, is the lever, where with the effective positioning of a fulcrum, you can double the force that you put in, making it possible to move objects we might not be able to move otherwise. Archimedes, who mathematically proved this law in 250 BC, said, "Give me a place to stand, and I will move the earth." This is often the thing most missing for parents parenting teens today: a place to stand, or a way to leverage change. Are you playing offense? Are you playing defense? Are you coaching? Are you cheerleading? Are you out on the field? All of the above. It's a dynamic, transactional field that we maneuver as parents. And transformative parenting gives you tested skills that help you have more confidence in how, where, and when to position yourself most effectively to help your teen thrive. So with the families I talked about earlier, when we unpacked it some more, this is what they noticed had changed for them. First, there was increased trust between parent and teen. This comes in part through improved communication, experiences built consistently enough that high-intensity emotional events can be navigated and even bypassed. And number two, increased confidence in self and in teen to solve problems. And this comes in part through skills that allow you to loosen your grip of your expectations of how things should go, so you can be open not just to help shape, but also take some surprise and joy in how your teen might get to the same goal a different way than you thought. This comes in part through having more confidence that your teen will come to you for help because of their increased trust in you. Increased confidence you'll have in yourself, knowing that you have the interpersonal tools needed that allow you to shape your teen's behavior effectively, while conveying your solid confidence, not just in them, but in you and them as a team. We don't do our teens any favors trying to tame the ocean of life or convince them that it's really just a mud puddle in front of them. We also don't do our teens any favors when we treat the storms in them as disasters, or like they don't actually exist or can just be easily ignored. So by design, drawing on theories and skills of dialectical behavioral therapy, transformative parenting isn't a solution that takes away the pains that both parents and teens face as a natural characteristic of reality. It's a solution that allows you to help you and your teen surf the many challenges that come as a part of life. They learn by watching how we surf their storms. They learn things like how solvable a problem can be, or how useful it is to ask for help. They learn what it says about their worth that they have a problem. They learn how grounded their self-worth can be, even in the face of pain and disappointment, by watching the stability of our own sense of worth as parents and our regard of our teens' worth in the face of pain and disappointment, theirs and ours. Transformative parenting gives concrete skills to accomplish these things effectively. This doesn't have to be an impossible task, and it doesn't have to be about being perfect, not by any stretch. So to use a baseball metaphor, you just need to get on base. Just get on base. No grand slams, no media-worthy replays, just humble moments, at-bats that one pitch at a time get you on base. This is the mindset that brings success. With all the demands on parents today and limited supplies of energy, parents need tools that help leverage change with their teens as effectively as possible. One of the greatest joys of my work is getting to cheer on parents who learn the skills and bravely choose to do something different, because staying the same just isn't an option anymore, whether it's because of their level of burnout, the level of crisis with their teen, or both. It can feel like you're standing at the foot of an insurmountable obstacle that somehow you have to get to the other side of. And that's where a good coach comes in handy. Someone with rigorous training and a depth of professional experience helping people achieve the success you're looking for. More importantly, someone who will help you keep your eye on getting the wins. You may not be able to imagine what's possible, but a good coach will help show you what is and how to get there. And most important of all, a good coach will believe in you even in those moments when your own belief in self wavers and even when you stumble, because wisdom dictates that mistakes are inherent in learning, especially when it comes to skills that require mastery through practice. I'm looking for 3 committed parents in the next week to join my 10-week group coaching program in Transformative Parenting. If you're a committed parent ready for change and are interested in learning more, DM me and let's set up a 15-minute phone call to see if I'm the right coach for you. Thanks so much for watching.